What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Today we're going to take a look at how I built up this Supreme Arena Mistress from Artel W Miniatures. It is a fantastic sculpt. It is high quality resin. You're going to see all of the different bits lined up. I'm going to take you through my process of how I chose to load her out like this. And then after doing a little quick time jump, you're going to see how I got to this point and what it was like to actually assemble her. If you want to see all that real time, you can check out the live streams that I filmed where I actually assembled her. They're in my play history, or you can also find them because they've got the little red dot. That means recording live streams. And so check them out. It's the live build of the Artel W Miniatures Supreme Arena Mistress. And if you would like to purchase this model for yourself, if you like the look of it, you think it would make a nice looking witch or succubus addition to your Drukhari or Dark Eldar army, I agree. She's beautiful. You can check out the link down below in the description. I'll take you to Artel W's website where you can purchase her or get her in the bundle and save some cash. The Arena Gore Festival bundle. Save some dollars on a bunch of different Dark Eldar or Voidborn, as they're called, miniatures. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's get on with the show. What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Today we're going to take a look at the Supreme Arena Mistress from Artel W Miniatures. And just off the top, I am an affiliate of Artel W Miniatures. So if you do click the link in the description, decide to go and purchase this model for yourself, then you will be supporting my studio, and I appreciate the help for that. Now, I have in front of you all of the parts for the Supreme Arena Mistress laid out, the different options for her heads and her weapons. The one option I don't have on display right now is the naked torso. Obviously, I don't want to do another age-restricted video here on YouTube. And I just want to say, though, if you do click the link down below in the description, you could see what that looks like. Personally, I think it looks really nice, and I would probably go with that option myself. But I'm going to build this up and paint it up so that we could see what it looks like, where she's all covered up. And I don't have to worry about age restricting my videos. Okay, so the two options for the heads are a masked head as well as a helmeted head. So here's the mask. There are vents on the left side and it's covering the right side. The helmet looks really just like she's got a bunch of horns on the top of her helmet. That's a tough one because I like painting faces. I think it's more interesting to look at. But the horned helmet doesn't look like as great of an option for me. Okay, the torso itself. Here, we'll take a look at it. Let's zoom in so we don't have to see my big squirrel hands or monkey hands. So this is what it looks like, the covered up option. And it's resin. Artel W Miniatures works in resin, so you're going to see some little bits of flash and extra resin on it. But overall, the sculpts are clean, beautiful. You don't see any air bubbles or any shenanigans like that. Any of the problems that beset Games Workshop's Fine Cast, or sometimes that you even see on Forge World resin. Okay, so for the left hand, she's got her arm here with the spiky plates, and then she's got a knife that she's holding in a reverse grip. She has a whip, which very clearly could be used as an agonizer whip, and she has a sword, very wicked looking curved blade. Then on the other side, she's actually got at her waist this little bit for like a grenade. I think it's got a beautiful, this is a really cool sculpt because this grenade has like depth to it. And it's like fully realized. There's no shenanigans either, and it just hooks to her waist. Then her right weapons are, well, she's got this arm on the right side. And then she's only got two options for her left hand, rather. One is this pistol, other is a knife. So I think I would build her up with the pistol and the agonizer, because if I remember building up my witches, the leader characters for the unit, which is what this one kind of is really, with the agonizer whip, then I would build her with the whip and the pistol. That way she has one ranged and one close combat weapon. And then her legs, I really want to show you guys this because her legs are really nice. Hey-o! Really well sculpted. You can see the muscles look really nice, well done. And she's got some little rips at the top of her stocking there, her leg, her pant. And then she's wearing these crazy chunky high heels. Oh man. Even so, like, look at the blades, the plated front part of her boots. There's her leg armor. Half of it is all spiky. Oh, so good. Nice, clean, smooth plates. And then her other leg here. Look at it. You can see the stretch in the fabric. That is amazing. That's so good. Look at that. That's terrific. Hey-oh, cheeky. And then again with the plated, sharp, chunky heels. Oh, so good. It's like a boot. Kinky brooch. All right, and then she's got the tactical rock that she's standing on with a little bit of a skull on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build up this model in a live stream, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at it at the end, all built up with my options chosen. All right, players, here is my Supreme Arena Mistress. Now, if you were hanging out in the live stream, or if you did catch a replay of the live stream, then you'll notice that I did change her arm around. In fact, I was filming the first take of this video. I had actually talked about it, and I was like holding her arm, and I said maybe it would actually be better if, and then it just snapped in my fingers. It was like she was telling me, change my pose, you insufferable weak worm of a human being. And I said, yes, mistress. So I've now got her aiming forward where she's looking, and I think this makes a much better pose. Like, look at that. She's looking right down the barrel, right at you. Oh, that's so much better. Now, if I had done this model, if I had built this model according to the box art, if I built it correctly, I would have had her aiming her pistol this way and her head looking directly at the camera. But if you did not see the live stream, what happened was right when I was building this part of the model, putting this part of the model together, I had a family issue inside to deal with. My son had woken up and was not going back to sleep, though, and my wife was calling my name. I needed to rush in and help out. So I did get the head on just before then, and I think I wasn't looking ahead at building the arm and the angle and everything, so it looked kind of silly. If you look at the live stream, check it out, you'll see that she's got her arm aiming like almost directly to her left, and yet she's looking straight forward. It doesn't make sense. So this is a much better pose. It changes the profile of the model. Now, instead of her being like flat, aiming to her left and looking at her left, now she's aiming front, which makes her more of like a right angle, like that. See, it looks like a upside down L, but that's okay. You can't always have models that are like side profile looking, and I actually think this makes a more interesting pose. Like, look at this angle of her, where it almost looks like you could see everything in semi-profile. It's funny, as an artist, like, I didn't think too much about the angles and how you look at models and miniatures, but I think there's just something about having been in this game for so long now that it really interests me. It piques my interest, and it makes me take notice if a model is posed interestingly, if the angles are fun to look at. So I'm going to go with this. I think this is a very hey-o cheeky way to look at building the model, and I'm going to go with this. But like I said, this model is only $15. If you click the link down below in the description, it'll take you to Artel W Miniatures website, and you can see for yourself that this model can be built in a number of different ways. and with these different options, aiming her head at different angles. Like she could be looking towards the whip with her leg up on the rock and aiming her pistol or her knife to the side like that. So it's really up to you. You can build her any number of different ways. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you were hanging out or if you did check out the live stream, I appreciate it. I think both of those live stream assembly videos all in all came up to about an hour, like a half an hour for each one, part 1 and 2. And if you're just checking out the model to see how I built it up here, then thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the Artel W Miniatures website. It's down below in the description, along with affiliate links to Zap-A-Gap and my super favorite tool to use, Bob Smith Industries Instaset. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Pew pew!